What is happening, everybody? Oh man, I'm hearing some echo tonight, and I'm not liking it. So let's see if we can turn that off before we get into the show tonight. As much as I love that tune at the beginning, we're gonna go ahead and stop that. All right. So, anyways, this is gonna be fun tonight because we're gonna go ahead and try to do some different, little bit of different stuff going on. Yeah, oh man, hold on a second. I probably should just go ahead and lay off the beers right now because that's not a good thing. All right, let's see. Oh, it looks like my videos froze up. There we go. Yeah. So, anyways, this past week has been pretty much of a roller coaster ride for us ever here at Florida Metal Radio. You notice that there's a little bit of a different layout going on. We've got some other things that are in the works. We've got, some commercials and whatnot. We do have FloridaMetalRadio.com that's up and running. So if you want to go into that website, more than welcome to go and check it out. There is going to be some shirts, support your local metal scene, and that's going to be over in the little merch tab. So whenever you go to the website, check it out, and grab yourself some shirts. You're going to start seeing those in the next couple weeks too. But anyways, yeah, this past week we had Surviving September that I did an interview with. Unfortunately, there was some digital corruption and I couldn't do anything with the audio. I'm sorry, guys, but we are going to go ahead and reschedule. I would love to have you guys definitely on the show. I'm going to go ahead and hold off on playing you guys' tune for this show, only because I think it would be a little bit more respectful to play it with your interview. Also, Breathing Theory just dropped their new album, The Balance, which is on Spotify and I believe iTunes as well. Another thing, too, there was, going back to Surviving September, there was their show over at the Brass Mug, which was this yesterday, which would, the first? Yeah, the first. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to that. I wasn't able to get to the Verona for their benefit, which I heard was pretty decent. Had a decent turnout. Evan, definitely want to go ahead and reach out to you on that one, and possibly, at least donate monetarily from, Florida Metal Radio. So, going into the show. This is my first time actually being live by myself on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a go. I usually have two other guys with me whenever I had 321 Screw, which, by the way, they are still going. So go ahead and check those guys out. Ooh. Drinks. But, so, yeah, I'm trying to, this whole website, this whole podcast is, once again, I'm going to reiterate that this is for the fans to be able to listen to new artists. I know that you're going to have some fans that are more in tune with Breathing Theory, more in tune with Vertebreaker, more in tune with Kill the Sound, Mechanism, stuff like that. But there's other bands in the state of Florida that you may not have heard, which I'm constantly talking to people all over the state of Florida, just trying to make sure that everybody has their chance. Everybody is being heard, whether or not they're just starting out or they're seasoned veterans. So yeah, we definitely want to give everybody a shout. I do want to say that I had somebody reach out to me recently from Ocala area that was pretty outstanding. Hey, what's happening, Jerry from Divided Truth out in Jacksonville? You awesome, man. Thanks for joining the show. But you know, um, Last Electric Rodeo. These guys and ladies, they you can tell by some of their music that they're trained in music theory, the dark art. Well, not dark arts, but it's just like arts in general. So they have like uh, performances going on with the music, and it sounds kind of like a rockabilly mixed with like a Tex-Mex. Uh, you got to check them out. I'm probably going to have them on the podcast here in the next couple weeks. Great guys to talk to. Same thing with Surviving September. I've got some other people that are wanting to be on the show. Possibly, Jerry with Divided Truth might like to be on the show at some point. Let's see here. Yeah, we have an interview coming up on the 8th of this month. So let's go ahead and I will let you know. Cody Singleton is going to be on here with his band out of Orlando called Flagman. I've heard bits and pieces of some of their stuff on the radio or on the Orlando metal scene and stuff like that. Jerry, and just letting you know, man, and what we do, just go ahead and message me through the Facebook, and we'll go ahead and get you set up for an interview, guys. Definitely want to be able to hear some of you guys' stuff. But yeah, we want to go ahead and give you an opportunity to talk to your fans, to talk to other fans that may be listening, and let people hear some of your music, MP3 stuff like that. Maybe just a little bit of a bio on the band and who plays what. But yeah, since this is the technically the second episode of this podcast, I'm gonna continue to work into it. I've got Chris Marsh that's gonna be helping out. We've got Tim Griar that's gonna be helping out a little bit from Murderfly. So we're building. We're not going to just throw stuff together and not have a plan of action. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now is building this product for you guys, the hardworking musicians that are out there, fingers bleeding every night just so you can entertain the fans. It's a passion. I mean, there's no doubt about it that you guys love what you do, and we love you guys for what you do. So, yeah, I kind of want to be able to facilitate you guys being a breakthrough. I want to be able to help the fans get to know you, build your fan base, build this metal scene a little bit more, bring all of the metal scenes in Florida all together. Well, I mean, we got Jacksonville metal scene, Orlando, Tampa, Pensacola, Tallahassee, South. You got some fans that are over here in Space Coast. Here's somebody out of Ocala who's like, holy shit, I want to listen to those guys again. Where can I find them? So they can go ahead and contact us here at Florida Metal Radio, and just go to the website and you can hear them again, and then I'll put links to each one of their websites, so you can go to them, find out what their next tour is going to be or the next show is going to be, and then show up. By all means, I mean, we definitely need to go ahead and support each other on this one. Another thing too, I want to go ahead and reach out to my brothers and sisters in Cogs of War. Oh, you guys are an amazing troop of people. I've had a chance to meet a couple of you out at shows and everything, Midnight Mosher, stuff like that, and you guys are just like a whole nother family altogether. I mean, shit. Florida Metal Radio, Florida Metal is a family in itself. But yeah, I mean, we've got some other shows that are coming up. I mean, who knows? At one point, Florida Metal Radio might put on a show. Might go ahead and put together a little show, so everybody can come out and have a taste of something different in the area. That could definitely happen. But geez, how long have I been doing this? I've been doing podcasts for going on a year now. I came up with Fabulous B for a wrestling podcast, which was the 321 Screw, and I just kind of stuck with it. Yeah, once again, this is starting to get stale. So let's see what we have in the local area as far as upcoming shows. Jerry, I know that you got some shows coming up, right? Let's see here. So for the Orlando metal scene, let's see what we got. So Laura just released something that you can find here on YouTube called Think Twice. Let's see, somebody else. All right, DJ Wired Circuit Breaker. Not seeing a lot of shows. And we got the Anime Kill Fest 2020. Let's see. That's right. Come on, bands. Don't be a pussy. All right. Monday, March 16th at Uncle Lou's. $5 at the doors. 1016 North Mills Avenue in Orlando. And let's see, something else. Also wanted to go ahead and give a shout out to Kim Acoustic from Kill the Sound. This past week was her birthday. Another thing too, Chris Marsh and Tim Griar from Murderfly, their birthday was this past Tuesday as well. Jerry said that just played last Friday night at Archetype and went back in the studio yesterday. So you guys are going to have a show late March. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, guys. Let's see here. Tampa Bay metal scene. All right, it looks like Friday, February 7th, there's a $10 cover. Doors open up at 6. Show is at 7. Oh, I got my buddies with Earn. It's going to be playing there. We got a couple other bands. Dark Star Coven. You know, being a metalhead myself, you think I'd be able to read some of these logos. We got Lineage. Well, you know what? I'm not going to butcher these guys' names. So we also got Metal Force that's going to be happening on the 29th. We got Clover, Art, Defeat, Variant, Cunningham Wake, and Kill the Imposter. So, like I said, we got a lot of shows coming up in the local area. You can find a Orlando Metal Scene Facebook group, Jacksonville Metal Scene Facebook group. We've got other Facebook groups that, you know, type in your city and metal scene, and there's probably a metal scene in there. You can also find a lot of announcements and everything at floridametalradio.com. Like I said, I've got a shirt that's available on there with our logo on the front. On the back, it says support your local musicians. They don't work for free. Absolutely, guys. Don't reach out to these guys and ladies that are putting a hard work into this and asking for free tickets to see their shows. Definitely go out, pay the cover charge, buy the merchandise, and show some love. The Grasslands, Saturday, February 22nd, Catcher in the Rye, Not in Vain, Nothing to Offer, Shadow of the Earth, Fabricate, Art of Defeat, and Silent Running at the Haven. Advance tickets are $10, doors at 6 p.m., and it's at 6700 Aloma Avenue, Winter Park. And my buddies... Nope. That's the Inner Source. Let's see, we got a band called War, W-O-R, and they have a song called Caged. My friends at Dare Defy are going to be playing on Saturday, July 25th. Wow, that's quite a bit out. Raven Palooza, only $10 at the door, Saturday, July 25th. Doors open up at 6. That's also at 6700 Aloma Avenue, Winter Park. That's at the Haven. The Cunningham Wake, Respect for the Dead, Rivers, Aurora, Dare Defy, and All Hail the Queen. Raven Palooza. I need to reach out to some people on that one. I also want to go ahead and send some love to somebody over at the OA Radio. She's doing her podcast over there. She's probably been doing this for quite a while. I will tell you that she's she was one of the ones that pretty much made me second guess whether or not I should be up here doing this. All right, so let's see. We've got some more going on. And I will be playing different... I'll definitely be playing different music on this podcast as soon as I start having more guests come in. I would have had Surviving September today had it not been for, computer issues. So, all right, everybody. So, I think I've been on a little long enough. Everybody's struggling through trying to watch me. But thank you definitely for showing up, showing out, and supporting Florida Metal Radio. Until next week, peace. This is murder in the making.